Hey everybody, and welcome to week 3 of Stepping Outside the Box with Maria Usher, your life coach. This week's topic, we will be discussing spring cleaning. Yes, spring cleaning. Why is spring cleaning necessary? Spring cleaning is very necessary when we're transitioning from one season to another season. We're in the month of February. In the next couple of months, we'll be venturing off into spring. So at that time, now we need to start preparing to put away all of our winter clothing, put away the boots, the scarves, the coats, and the hat. We need to begin to store those things away and begin to pull out the things that are necessary for the spring and summer season, that temperature. So we're going to begin to talk about that on this evening, the importance of spring cleaning. Why is it necessary for me to get rid of all of my old baggage, my old things, and my old way of thinking? Why is it necessary? It's very necessary for where you're going at to this next season, which is spring. So we're going to start now. Let's start by brainstorming a bit. Begin to brainstorm. Begin to think about some things. In the place and where you are in your life right now, begin to brainstorm and begin to think. Complete an inventory. What should stay and what needs to go? That's very important. I need to identify in my life what needs to stay and what is necessary to go. Oftentimes we try to hold on to things that no longer fits in our perimeters or any longer. We need to learn how to let those things go. So let's begin to brainstorm. Let's begin to do an inventory. And only you can do an inventory on you and your life and where you are in your life. Only you can begin to brainstorm about the things that need to transition and transpire in your life. So we're going to talk about first, does the people in your circle currently share the same values and interests as you? That's one thing. We can also do spring cleaning when it comes to our circles. You need to do an inventory on your circle. Who's in your circle? Do the people in your circle share the same values and have the same interests as you? That's a good thing to ponder and think upon when you're starting to do your inventory and doing your brainstorm. Let's get your circle in check. Begin to check your circle. Begin to check those who are around you, because you are what you surround yourself with. There's a saying that they say, birds of a feather flock together. So are the birds in your circle, or the people in your circle, are you all sharing the same values? Are you all thinking and talking positive? Are you all trying to move forward to the next level and steps in your lives? Are you all trying to accomplish bigger goals than you've accomplished last year? So we want to begin to do an inventory on our circle. Check your circle. Check the people that are in your circle. So we need to begin to do that as well. Let's start cleaning. We're going to talk about spring cleaning. We're going to clean up some things in our lives. We're going to begin to clean up some things emotionally. A lot of emotional baggage that we hold on to from year to year and month to month. We need to begin to do some inventory on that emotional baggage. We hold on to so much emotional baggage, and we can't move forward in lives. We have in our life, we have some bad relationships, rather it be relationship with your good friends, or or relationship with boyfriends or girlfriends or husbands and wives. There's often times where we need to do some emotional spring cleaning as well, to get some things in order with your emotions so that you can be settled in your emotions and that you're not all over the place. That's one area of spring cleaning that we also want to discuss as well, is the emotional spring cleaning. And also physical spring cleaning. Do something different. Do some exercising. Take the stairs, amen, and not the elevator. Begin to do something, reroute yourself, change your routine up, do some physical stuff, change some things in your life physically that you've ignored for some time. So we can also think and talk about that as well. And also mentally, let's begin to do some mental spring cleaning. Begin to get rid of all that stuff, all that stinking thinking. We talked about that in the first week about thinking outside the box. So even begin to change your mentality. Begin to change the way that you perceive things. That can also be a form of spring cleaning. There are so many different areas in our life that we can focus and work on when it comes to spring cleaning. We often get stuck on, it's the summertime's coming, the springtime's coming. Let me, begin to clean the house. Let me begin to change the curtains. Let me change the rugs in the bathrooms and things like that, the shower curtains. Yes, that's all good. That's all part of you transitioning from one season to another season. But also, there are some other things that we need to address within our own selves as well, that we can get prepared and begin to do some spring cleaning within our own selves. Financial, that is also a spring cleaning. Financially, just begin to look at your your finances, begin to get your finances in order. Look, it's springtime, it's summertime. I want to travel, I want to take some vacation, I want to take some time away with my family, so I need to also plan that as well. That's also a part of planning. When you begin to plan financially to prepare yourself to go on trips and do vacation, and just to make sure that your bills and your credit is in order and things of that nature as well. And also spiritually, do some spiritual spring cleaning. Begin to get yourself back in tune with, with your Lord, with your God. Begin to get yourself back in a place where you were once. Yeah, oftentimes throughout life happens to us and we get off track with a lot of things. So that's why we need to begin to do some self-evaluating and some brainstorming, begin to, get some things in order with our lives. So we're going to do some spring cleaning with us, and the spring cleaning will start with you. There's no way that you can assist anyone else in any of their endeavors in their life if you're not in order, if you're not in line. So we're going to begin to work very hard and very diligently on getting some spring cleaning taken care of within our own selves. So that's what we're going to work on this week. Spring cleaning, getting some things in order. Let's get started with doing some spring cleaning within our own selves. And oftentimes we also need spring cleaning internally. There are some things that's on the inside, some emotions, some mental stuff, some situations that we have on the inside of us that we need to also begin to work on and look on at towards, as far as the spring cleaning aspect is concerned with that as well. That's why I always say it's good for us to journal. It's good for us to journal. When I was going through my healing process internally and just getting myself together internally with healing and processing some things that took place in my life, I began to go back and begin to just write some things down. Not only did I write things down, not only did I journal, but I began to even speak those things out of my mouth, because there were some areas in my life that I needed to get some situations taken care of. I need to get some adjusting taken care of internally when it came to me. So I began to do some spring cleaning. So that's how we can talk about spring cleaning to you all, because we begin to do some spring cleaning in every area of our lives, because we want to become a healthier and a better us, so we can help those people that needs us, that's around us, our family and our friends that are around us. But we can be no good to those who are around us if we're not in a good, healthy space. So spring cleaning is necessary. Spring cleaning is necessary. Let's begin to get rid of some baggage. Let's begin to get rid of some things that we've been holding on to that we need to let go. Oftentimes we are very emotional people, and we want to hold on to people, places, and things when it's time to let some things go. It's okay to let go of some things. It's okay to change your circle. It's okay to reroute. It's okay to do things differently. It's okay to be different. Don't allow people to put you in a box. Don't allow yourself to put yourselves in a box. Have you thinking that it's a bad thing to begin to change and to do some things differently. So we're going to discuss on this week 3, some spring cleaning. We're going to get to it. We're going to get some things in order. We're going to get where we need to get at, because life is moving rapidly for us, and we need to make sure that we're in a place to grow. We want to grow. We want to take risk. We want to do what it is that we need to do. We want to step outside of our comfort zones. We want to stop playing it safe. Oftentimes we play it safe because we don't want to be disappointed. We don't want to make mistakes, but we're going to make mistakes along the way. It's okay for us to make mistakes. As a baby is beginning to walk, he falls when he's in his beginning stages to learn how to walk. So it's okay to fall and to trip, as long as you don't stay there. Now the problem arises when you stay there, when you fall and you trip and you stay there. But we're not going to stay there. We're going to make some progression. We're going to progress, and we're going to move forward, and we are going to be willing to take risk. And no longer are we playing it safe. We're not playing it safe any longer. We are going to step outside of the boat. We're going to step outside of our boxes. We're going to step outside of our comfort zone, so that we can obtain the things in our life that we need to obtain. We are only 2 months in, and we're almost towards the end of February. So we have months to go, months to go to get some things accomplished in our lives. So we're going to look at this week that spring cleaning aspect of stepping outside the box, emotionally spring cleaning, physically spring cleaning, mentally spring cleaning, financially spring cleaning, and spiritually spring cleaning. These are some 5 things that we're going to work on this week, as far as our individual selves go, and as far as us working on us go. We're going to work on some spring cleaning, and also checking your circle. Who's in your circle? Who's in your circle? And you know, we often look at the other people in our circle, but why am I attracting these type of people? If these people that are in my circle or don't have the same values or compassions or interests as me, why am I attracting these people? What is it in me that continues to attract people that don't have my best interests at heart? So we need to begin to do some evaluation, not just about the people in our circle, but also on the inside of us. Do some evaluating with yourself as well. So that's a part of that brainstorming. That's a part of you doing that inventory, just to work on you and you becoming a better you. Let's step outside the box. Let's think outside the box. Let's plan. Let's just do what it is that we need to do to move forward, in our life, so we can be a better us. And this is your life coach, Maria Ushery. Enjoy this week's topic, spring cleaning. Don't forget to journal and document and write down things, because we're going to grow together. Have a great evening. Until next week.